What's up guys, and welcome to another video. Today I just want to give thanks to each and every one of you as we reach 100 subscribers. Now in this special video, as you can see, I'm wearing pink shirt, pink hat, pink everything except my underwear. And I just want to reflect on the budget build that I did because that was a really huge project for me. It's the first, well, aside from this PC that I built, I guess it's the first one that I've really built from scrap parts, like second-hand parts and all that stuff. But yeah, it was a really interesting build. It was really fun for me, like waiting for the parts, building the parts, and well, testing the main system. But actually thinking about it though, looking at the parts and doing more research after doing the actual build, I realized that there are tons of options that could have been better instead of using the parts that I've used in that particular build. But then again, I was thinking that I don't want to keep having this feeling that I need to know everything before I actually build a computer. But yeah, I guess the main takeaway is the things that I've learned, which is take into consideration like the generation of the processor. There's more to CPU specs than core clocks and number of cores. The microarchitecture of the CPU plays a huge role as well because, well, the i5-4440 in my brother's PC performs better than the Xeon processor because, well, the Xeon processor, the X5450 that I use, being from 2007, and the i5-4440 being in a much later year, or the latest year. That meant that the i5-4440 had better engineering, if you might say. I guess they might have almost the same clock speeds, but in terms of really executing instructions and things like that, the Xeon processor falls far behind because, well, one instruction, I'm just gonna base this off what I've really researched so far. And so I can't remember the username, but in a forum, was it Reddit or I don't know, it's just an article that I searched, but the Xeon processor takes more clock cycles to execute an instruction. I guess that's what he said. But yeah, what that means is, even though it almost has the same clock speed with the i5-4440, it takes longer to process an instruction, to execute an instruction, which means it'll really fall far behind. With that said, an i3 with slower clock speed but a better architecture would perform well, simply because, well, it can execute instructions much faster, or it takes less cycles per instruction, I guess, if you could say it that way. Please do correct me if I say anything wrong. But yeah, the process of learning is part of the enjoyment that I've had with PC building so far, and thank you guys for being part of it. But yeah, in the future I'm planning on redoing a budget build, particularly using not really modern parts, the latest parts, because that would mean getting an RTX 3080, which is not gonna happen anytime soon. But I guess building a computer with parts that were at least released in 2018 or somewhere along those lines. But yeah, thank you guys for the support. I hope to be able to do that improved version of a budget build and upload it as soon as I can so you guys can watch it. So that's it for this video. Just really want to give my thanks to you guys and share some of the realizations that I've had after building that specific budget build, my first budget build to be exact. And yeah, hope you guys like the content, and I'm looking forward to improving my content even more in the future and to be able to put out even more relevant and more credible content for you guys, because I hope to be learning with you along the way. See ya!